go. And for those on the stream, here we are, guys, with our final set of round 3 matches, Viper versus Nicov, to see who will make it through to the grand finals of the elimination draft. I'm once again joined by Memb for this series, and over to the northeast of the map, we have the Viper playing in the red. Unusual that he's not in his classic yellow, but he's playing in the red as the Teutons. The first time that we're seeing the Teutons in any of our Escape Gaming events so far. And down to the southwest of the map, in the blue, we have Nicov playing as the Saracens, which seem to be a very popular civ in round 3 of the tournament.
Well, or just the opposite, right? The civilization that nobody wants, and they have to pick yes or yes. Teutons and Saracens, being in the final in this game, Teutons is counter civilization for the late game. As you can think, oh, Teutonic Knights, they are so slow. They are counter units. They have special bonus against the Saracens. But this is thinking too far. Actually, also the Teutons, I think they have the advantage in the early game. Why? Farm bonus. You can also go with the crazy towers. And in this map, with those stragglers, Serengeti map, the towers that are always a must, you can gather 10 population with those towers, and they have also murder holes. I don't know if from feudal age, I think they do, yeah. But still crazy strong. So I really think better civilization for Viper. About the resources, both stone forward, goal forward, one in a side, that he has any goal at the back. Not the best map according to the location resources, while Nicov has resources a bit far from the TC, according what you usually get the resources here, right? And on the hill, I don't like too much also Nicov map, really. But this map,
actually, I wanted to talk about the map for Nicov a little bit, because he's actually in a bit of a crater here, which means that wherever Viper attacks from, he's going to have a hill advantage. But there is one nice thing about Nikov's map, and that is that all of his forests are baobab trees. And that means that where he's put his lumber camp on the left side, that's a really good place for it, because he's got the baobab trees with the 200 wood in them, which is super nice compared to the acacia forest. And yeah, I mean, his wood lines are actually pretty good for this map. The problem is, of course, defending this. He's going to have to build out on top of his this ridge here, and his golden stone on the left side could be in a bit of a bad spot. At least he has his berries on the back. If we compare that to Viper, again, as you said, his gold is forward, his stone is forward. His gold on the right side isn't that great either. But Viper does look a lot more open. Even though it's flat ground, it does look a lot more open compared to Nicov, based on Nikov's tree lines. And I'm feeling like Viper's map looks a little bit more easy to harass.
Yeah, and Nicov is also almost at the edge of the map. So, well, some little walls. He's doing already the walls with houses. House, palisade, the house. Actually, that forest, I don't know. He went to the left, maybe to make a tower or something, but I like that forest on the right side. It's flat as well, and with some little palisade, I like it. He's actually walling that side, but he potentially will make a second lumber camp there. So I really want to see how many villages on wood for, 3 villages. 3 villages, and look at that mill. Come on, Viper has the lag. Extra 200 shorefish with the mill.
Oh,
that's
nice.
Really nice food bonus with Teutons. Oh, come on. But I don't know, because it's the first time that I have the luck to, because it's the first time that I have in the main event to cast the Viper in escape tournaments. He has that luck that I always say, the luck of the champion. There is some little details that he's getting, man. For example, how many times you get shorefish in this kind of map?
Not many.
Unlikely. I mean, unlikely. It's some little details. And
each lake generally has one shorefish, but the shorefish has to be on the right side of the lake. It has to be next to the mill. So yeah, Viper's able to get maximum efficiency out of this, and I like that. But yeah, I mean, right now, Viper's pushing in the zebra towards this TC, or the zebra if you're American. Meanwhile, Nicov is walling it up at the back, and he's walling up nice and early here. He knows how open and hard to wall this map can be if you don't do it early enough, and Nicov making sure, of course, to secure a nice wood line here as well. Now, what could the strat be for Nicov? Because I think he's up. He is up. Looking at his eco distribution, he is straight up 20 population to the feudal age here, moving 2 villas out to gold. And I think Nicov knows that the best way to beat the Viper might be to be very, very aggressive. Though still no barracks just yet. We'll see that coming up in a moment. Whilst meanwhile, Viper on his side of the map, still busy pushing in the Zebra. Still busy, just staying around his own base for now. But he is up to the feudal age on 21 population.
Well, both going fast, but super, super fat, Nico. That is gonna go. Oh, 3 villages on goal? Men at arms. Or archers. Or archers. He doesn't have, sorry, a single farm. It can go directly to archers.
Archers on 20 pop, though. This is really pushing it.
I don't think so. It's really, yeah, man.
Yeah, it's pushing it. But still, I mean, maybe he'll make some skirms as well and mix them in there. Either way, Viper here building his barracks right now. 1 extra pop to the feudal age. And I think we're going to see a standard kind of feudal war here. It doesn't look like either player is going to be going forward. And I'm not surprised to see Viper playing the way he is here, pushing the Zebra in. As you can see by his scouting, doesn't know where Nicov is. And maybe he'll play a little more defensive once he hits feudal until he has that scouting information. But yeah, I mean, rarely does Viper come forward with towers. Even when he's the Teutons or the Koreans, he probably prefers to play the more defensive style game.
He's really sick, man. He's really sick. Nicov with 20 population going archers directly, which is unlikely. I mean, I was telling because I was so surprised. I was thinking the same than you. 20 population archery range and archers, you usually go 21, 22, but 20 3 villages on goal is amazing, really.
Oh, yeah.
Now, yeah, Viper stable up, going to be with the scouts. He has good economy. Let's go to his point of view because I was on Nicov. 400 food. He can make a lot of scouts.
Yeah,
400
that's all the Zebra.
fruit.
That's all the Zebra, and of course the Shorefish at the back. Don't forget the Shorefish. But yeah, Nicov here is a little bit behind on HP on the Scout, and Viper coming forward with a Spearman now. Now, I like this play from Nicov a lot. The archery range up, and the second range coming up as well, straight into archers. But this can be weak versus a Scout rush. He has to build a Spearman, in my opinion, if Viper comes forward with the Scouts. And Nicov doesn't know that the stable is there, so he would probably assume that it's going to be Scouts from Viper, but he doesn't know. And he will kill the Spearman off as well here, which is really nice for him, keeping his Scout alive for now. And these players, I mean, it's all about maximum efficiency. I'm just amazed he's done a 20 population fast feudal into archers here. I can't believe he's done that. I can't believe you've done this, Nicov.
But not only that, Zach, he's going to make the Bloodmeat right away, probably, because to be effective against those scouts, you need the fletching as soon as possible. You need really the fletching as soon as possible. And he has only 1 Lumbercamp. And with 1 Lumbercamp, when we talk about the efficiency, 1 Lumbercamp, he has Blastmeat and 2 archery ranges in 12 minutes. This is sick play by Nicov for now. But then you focus on 4 scout in 12 minutes as well for Viper. What the hell?
This is really nice. Viper switching into ranges, into skirms straight away. And of course, Viper knows 2 ranges from Nicov straight into archers. But I'm amazed by Nicov here. I think this map does work well because there is a lot of food. But here we go. No fletching for Nicov just yet. He's got to keep these archers alive. He cannot get caught out in the open versus Viper's scouts. That's just going to end so badly for him if these archers go down. But Viper still making the scouts. And I'm loving this playstyle because this commitment to scouts means a commitment to this feudal age aggression. So Nicov here coming in. Viper going to defend with the skirms whilst he goes out with the scouts. But instead of attacking Nikov's base, he's actually going to loop round. And Nicov here, I'm very scared for these archers. I think these archers might be going down any second now. Viper does just finish fletching as well, and he gets it before Nicov. That's incredible, considering he did all these scouts here. So yeah, Nicov going to back himself into a corner. No fletching still for Nicov here. Probably a little bit short on food. There it is right now. But the skirmishers here are going to force Nicov away and force these archers into the open where the scouts are just waiting to circling like sharks drawn to blood in the water, just waiting for these archers to get out in the open where they can strike. And I think Nicov could end up losing all of his archers here.
There is a big problem right now. Not only that he's going to lose the archers, if he's losing the archers, you check both town centers, but we're gonna see the fight. There is a lot of scout with couple of scrims with +1. He's gonna kill absolutely everything. Even if he's getting some scout and he's losing all and now going away.
Oh, 1
he
HP
lost
left.
everything.
1
Yeah,
HP on the scout for Viper. So close to losing another one. But yeah, of course, the skirmishes was the perfect play from Viper there to counter those archers there. But Nicov still has a few archers at home. Anyway, you wanted to say about the TC. Nicov,
I wanted to
37
say
pop
something
versus Viper's
really
41.
important.
And the TC's
Really
been idle, I guess.
No, what is important is look at the farmers, man. Look at the farmers. Now he's doing 4 farmers, Nico. The Viper has 1 million farmers. Well, look at the farmers. The economy he has Viper already. Because Nicov, with that 20 population, yes, and 1 lumber camp. Now he's going to make the second lumber camp. His economy is suffering the consequence. Blasphemy, 2 archery ranges so quick, yes, if you make the damage, yes, but if you don't make it, look at that economy now. And Viper with crazy economy, doing the wheelbarrow 16 minutes, perfect timing, 45 population, he's gonna have a great economy and harassing now the villagers with the scouts.
Looks like Nicov might be the first to lose a villager here. He certainly will be as Viper gets the scouts in. However, Nikov's got a very large number of archers. And I just want to remind, though, that Viper went scouts and skirms. So that's why he's got so many farms here. But we know that Viper's playstyle, he really likes to get to the Castle Age quite quickly. And with Wheelbarrow coming in and all of these farmers, he's at 16 right now. This is the perfect number to get Wheelbarrow at. That food is going to be building up super quick. Viper right now, with the defensive skirms, probably looking towards the Castle Age, and he's probably happy with how this has gone. He's done good damage to Nikov's military, he's found a villager pick, and Nikov's economy, on the other hand, is not looking as great at this point. But yeah, I think Nicov here, under some pressure, he's got to do some damage to Viper's eco back at home, and Viper, meanwhile, on the prowl with those scouts, as always, and just clinging to the hill with the skirms into the defensive position for the time being.
He has enough scrims to hold, really enough scrims to hold, and the economy gonna grow up really quick. Even if Viper feel that he's gonna be in problem, he can put a tower in that gold sack, covering also the wood. Remember, those towers are great. While he has also a lot of farms like this. Remember, guys, 40 wood. The farmers from Teutons. That's great, absolutely, Joe. So you have like 1 extra for each 3 that you are doing. So that's amazing. A lot of archers going, and now their scrims are far from there. Let's see if he's with the archer. He's gonna make some damage. He's doing quick with houses. Yes, 3
quick
houses.
Wall. Yeah, he might lose a villager though. He's gonna lose 1. And that's exactly what Nicov needs. But Nicov, no, not under the TC, not like this. Please get some not like this in the chat. Nicov will find another villager though, actually. But there come the skirms from Viper. And Viper has to clean this up now. Nikov's a little trapped behind this this front wall from Viper. And Nikov's trying to do as much villager damage as he can, but he's only killed 1 villager so far. Not like this, Nicov. Not like this.
Well, he was doing the right decision. He need to make some damage with the archers. Even if you sacrifice, but you need to kill more villages. He killed 1 and he's gonna lose. All those archers are going to be bye-bye. Undertaker, call him because no archers anymore. And at home, that has army at home. Well, this is the good thing with the archers. You know, you are not using food, so look at Nicov economy. What the hell is this? Nicov is clicking castellates. Unbelievable. we were talking sack about the economy.
Oh, yeah.
But that's the good thing going archers. You are not spending any food, just doing villages. And now Nicov is going faster to castellates.
I actually want to talk about a couple of things real quick. Okay, so first of all, Nikov's army baiting Viper's military around the back of the map. Meanwhile, he's coming in on the front again with a small group of archers here. Nicov could find another couple of vills, but Viper, of course, garrisoning inside of the TC. The second thing I really want to point out, and this is a big one, horse collar is such a valuable tech from the mill. And obviously, for Nicov, he probably had horse collar before he seeded all of his farms up. So all those farms are getting maximum efficiency out of his wood, and that actually allows him to do archers, just like he has done. And also, when he does get his farms up, since he's not had a huge amount of wood income, he's able to actually get all the farms, not have to worry about them running out and having to reseed them super quick. And this actually does allow Nicov to get to the Castle Age in a great time, ahead of the Viper here. And of course, he's playing as the Saracens, so he's going to start adding Knights. Love it.
Yes, and a third point one. The Saracens market. I'm sure he used it. He has up the market.
Oh, he
and
did.
With the Saracens market bonus, when it's Saracens market bonus, there you go. Nicov lost now so many archers, but since he's switching to stables, he might be okay. The population difference is just now those skirmishes, Zach, that Viper is still alive, but with the knights incoming now, crossbows, if he's doing some knights, he's gonna be no problem, gonna get those skirmishers, and he can also switch to camels if the Viper
if he needs
he's
to.
doing knights as well.
And
exactly.
Viper's doing knights. He's already built the 2 stables as well. Nicov here first to castle, 2 knights coming out, and as you said, he did use the market to sell the stone. And that's kind of a big deal, because having no stone now means that Nicov can't build a second TC or a third TC. So Nicov, 2 stables, 2 ranges. He's doing crossbow. I think this is going to be a 1 TC power play from Nicov here. And what a game to start things off. I love this style from both of these players. Interestingly enough, Viper deleted his mining camp on this gold, and he's long distance mining the gold right now. I'm not sure why he's not rebuilt that. That's kind of weird, but maybe he's going to build a TC there instead. Yeah. That could be the reason why. But still, yeah, for now, we hear camels coming out for Nicov as well, and Viper's on the defensive. There's that TC I spoke about, so that's was the reason why he deleted the mining camp there.
He doesn't have a really good economy, Viper. He's really low on gold right now. He's only able to do 1 knight, nothing else for now. 1 knight plus 1, but now he's coming with knights and camels. At the back I see that
there's elite scum. But we've got knights from Nicov and camels from Nicov here. Obviously, the skirms right now are pretty decent. Now they're elite, but still, those knights are getting stuck in there. And Nikov's keeping his crossbows well away. It looks like he will kill quite a lot of these skirmishes off before the TC goes up. And when that TC goes up, Nikov's going to have to back away. What I would love to see from Nicov right now is a forward siege workshop and punish Viper for building into the economy.
He's going.
Is he?
Zach, he's going. He's
oh my God, yes.
He's going to go aggressive. He's going to put probably the siege workshop. There you go. I will put even more forward where the archers are there now.
Why not? Yeah.
Really, in that hill, why not? But he didn't want to take any risk. The score, hopefully that the players are not looking in the score, because the score is absolutely tricky. 65 population Nicov, the Viper 59. So actually, Nicov is in a great position right now if he's doing the damage. The advantage in the economy might be a bit for the Viper soon, because he has 2 town centers. He's doing a monastery, but a monastery is not the way to go now, since he's coming with the siege workshop, right?
And Viper's gold income isn't that great right now, so it's not like he's got huge surplus for monks and knights and crossbows. So yeah, Viper looping around on the left side with the knights. He is going to be looking to do some counter raiding, but Nicov should be prepared with the camels here to deal with this. Viper does have bloodlines +1 defense. Nicov does not have bloodlines on these camels, but that forward siege workshop from Nicov is going to be so nice as the mangonel comes out, and he's going to be pressuring that TC. Look at the gather point for the siege workshop. It's on the town center.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'm worried. Check on the left side. The knights are there. Hopefully the multitasking is going to be real.
Nikov's got the camels.
Nicov. Well, he's going back fast, but he's going to lose a couple of villages or 3.
1 vill. It's only 1 villager.
2 villagers, probably, or not?
Two gonna go down.
2 villagers.
As the camels come out. 2 camels now, and the TC damage should be enough to push these knights away. Nicov should go straight back to work, wasting no additional time, and he's going to push that back. But now on the front, Viper's building his siege workshop, but it's so late. This TC is under fire already, and Viper cannot finish his siege workshop because the crossbows from Nicov are there. Nicov looking super good right now as the second mangonel comes in, and he's trying to punish Viper for trying to boom here, or at least build his eco. Can Viper build under pressure? This is going to be the big question now as Nikov's 2 mangonels come into play, and Viper's going to be also struggling for gold a little bit. I wonder, what's he doing at the monastery right now? A single monk? I don't know if that's going to be enough. He's struggling for gold.
He's struggling for gold all the time, Zach. And I wanted to point out, the skirmishes are really good, but when the combination is mangonels and crossbows, of course it's better combo, because the crossbows are way stronger against the village. But the tower, that tower is more important than we think right now because of the Teuton's bonus. That towers you can put there everything. 10 village. That he has the botkin and he has the botkin arrow. Mangonel shot, now the Mangonel shot. He's killing the villager forward. And now the Mangonel.
1-for-1 trade.
Well.
Very nice. Okay, so Viper putting up a bit of a defense here. The tower, yeah, he's got Bodkin arrow as well, so 10 range on that tower. But still, it's not close enough to the mangonels, and that means that Viper is still losing HP on this town center. He can't gather the gold, and Viper now is in a real bad position because he has to deal with this aggression. He lost, no, he didn't lose the stable. Yeah, he did lose the stable. He had 2, and Viper, you know, he's so focused on defending this right now that he's not really hurting Nikov's eco back at home. He's coming out now, but Nikov's got the hill, and he's going to do his best to hold on to it. Another mangonel for Viper coming out. Nikov's going to try and get the trade there. Watch this on the right side while we watch the battle on the left. Viper actually going to have to run back as the camels coming in, the knights coming in, and that's a lot of skirms in that army. Nicov looking fantastic right now. Looking fantastic.
But he still need to make some mangonel shot. I mean, he need to kill some mangonel as well, not trading, because he's spending a lot of resources. Remember that he's still in one town center. He need to kill the mango.
He gets it.
He got it. He got it.
Oh,
exactly.
yeah.
This is what he really need. He really need that because he's in one TC. And well, you are hitting the TC idle time, yes, but you need to kill. And now he's saving the mangonel as well. There you go. I will send another villager forward to repair.
Yeah. I was going to say the same. Yeah. He needs to send another villager to repair this. Is he? Yeah, okay, good. 2 villagers coming forward to repair the mangonels. 4 mangonels for Nicov right now. Viper has just a single mangonel. And, you know, Viper's at 94 population. Nikov's at 85. So Viper...
Oh, he traded in the last second.
Very close.
In the last second.
Viper's army on the left side, though. Nicov still doesn't have bloodlines, so these camels aren't quite that effective as he would hope, but he's got enough crossbows behind this. I think he can clean this army up. Now, the thing is here, Viper has a lot more villagers than Nicov. His economy is a lot bigger, but it's also under a lot of pressure, and if Viper loses this TC on the front, this could be absolutely devastating for him. Now, maybe Nicov could consider adding some rams as well, but with the villagers here, he can repair the mangonels, and Viper gonna lose his siege workshop also here now. This is looking pretty messy, and Viper, he's trying to take quite a bit of stone. I'm wondering if maybe he's going to go for a castle at some point, but right now he's doing a university at the back, and I'm wondering if he's maybe looking for ballistics, or, yeah, there's no way he's looking for the Imperial Age right now. He has nowhere near enough farms.
Nicov economy is a bit weak. He need to focus in the economy. He's going to get raided. He's going to get raided with
the crossbows.
God. Look at those. Oh, he got one villager. Well, but he noticed fast. He still need to make more damage. He's sending knights to the right side as well. He's trying now to move on. Exactly. He was a bit stubborn and he couldn't kill that TC. Doing now the university. I have the feeling, really the feeling, that Nicov didn't make a lot of damage because he spent a lot. It's 4 mangonels. He's killing all the archery
the knights in the south.
Oh, the lumberjacks.
Oh, they're so far away from home.
Oh.
Viper with +1 attack. These villagers are going down. Nicov here. Gonna lose 1, 2 villagers so far. Maybe even more. 3 now. 4 villagers down. Oh, that's so bad for him.
And at the same time, Zach, the crossbows on the left, and he called the GG, man. Wow.
It's over.
Wow. A move like this can change completely the game. You see? And another hole. You see, it wasn't wall. It wasn't wall between those houses and the palisade.
Do you know why?
Super aggressive. Yeah.
Because the overchop. Yeah, there was probably an overchop, but also the house in the palisade, this sand, you can't build on it. So he couldn't wall that at the back.
Exactly. Yeah.
So,
still, he did another TC on the right side. 109 population, Nicov. Well, it's what 20 population difference, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to try a bit more. Of course, he was behind. But wow, great game.
I mean, it was a really nice play from Nicov, but a great defense from Viper as well. I think maybe Nicov called it a little early, but realistically, he was super far behind in eco. And as you just said before those knights came in, Nicov didn't damage Viper's economy that much. He killed a couple of buildings. He killed maybe 3 or 4 villagers, but Viper still had his TC. He still had the 2 towers. and Nicov just couldn't finish it. So a great game from both players there, to be honest. And yeah, I mean, that was a really good game on Serengeti. I'm glad we didn't just see an all-out tower war. We saw something a lot more entertaining, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm checking, according to what you were telling about the village, I'm checking the achievements, and Viper is true, the except goal that he got more, Nicov, was clearly ahead in economy, already over 2,000 food. Over 2,000 food, Viper, yes.
Oh, no, I thought you said Nicov was ahead.
No.
Viper, yeah, okay, I believe that. I believe that.
Viper. Over 2,000, maybe I said wrong, yes. Over 2,000 food, 1,000 wood, and was 14 villages, it's not 40 or something, but yeah, it was ahead. Well, they know better.
Able to boom under pressure. That's the key there for Viper. But we're going to throw it to Nilpford now for his analysis, and then we'll have game number 2 right after that. So stay tuned. We're supposed to have the analysis, but Nilpford seems to have his microphone muted. Hopefully he'll realize, and he will be able to continue. Seems like Nilpford's forgot to unmute his microphone here. Oh dear. Maybe I can do the analysis. Hello, my name is Nilpford, and we're now watching Nicov trying to raid Viper's economy, but Viper has quite a lot of skirmishers to defend. As you can see, Nicov is going to lose all of his army there, and now he's coming in at the front, but unfortunately for Nicov, he is going to stand underneath the town center, and then he's going to take a lot of damage from the town center. His archers are going to kill no villagers at all, and Nicov here, what a waste of his army as he goes back, and I think maybe Nilpford's realized his microphone's muted. Has he realized? No,
Oh,
he's
God,
doing...
Sorry, guys. And yeah, that was really brutal. And we had... Now, the Viper clicked up Nicov at 30%, and he lost all his army just shortly before he actually reached Castle Age. And now we get into the phase where Nicov was going really aggressively here. And he was behind roughly 10 villagers and wheelbarrows. So he knew he had to do some damage, and he just went for it, took a nice hill, and got into a nice position. But the Viper, 2 beautiful Teutonic towers, and yeah, with 10 range, still having a lot of villagers. Look at that, 4 extra arrows, and he just could hold. And Nicov continued to keep up the pressure here. He's focusing the siege workshop. Could have still managed to attack the TC here, but Michael's always so tough. Only now getting the second TC up. And I would have loved to see just another attack over this side. Look at that. Only palisade walls. He could have easily broken that. No towers, no army around. He could have taken another beautiful hill. At the same time, maybe build your own towers here at the front. And then just, yeah, spread the Viper thin, and then it would be so much tougher for the defense here. But, yeah, this just looked very one-dimensional as an aggression of Nicov, and the Viper could not have been broken. And we have Nicov now dropping for, yeah, into a very dicey situation. Finally, I did the math, guys. We got into a weird situation where the Viper now could decide who he wants to play in the finals. If he loses the next game, he plays Nicov. If he wins the next game, he plays Tim. Funny situation.